Here's a quick sequence that's going to work a lot of muscle groups at once. In particular, your arms, your abs, and your glutes. So if you have light weights, grab those now. 2 or 3 pound weights are ideal, but if you have 5 pounds, that's cool too. You want a little lighter than heavier because it's high repetitions and small range of motion. So lighter's best. So go ahead and place those close by. You're gonna sit on your mat with your left leg in front of you and your right leg bent back. Bring your arms to your football goal post. Zipper through the crown of your head, take a full inhale. Then exhale, rotate your torso, bring your hands on either side of your knee and draw your abs up. So you wanna frame your knee with your hands so you have like a triangle shape or a tripod. Pull the navel to the spine and draw your shoulders down your back. So once you get that position, know that that is mimicking a C curve. So you wanna pull in and up, keeping your shoulders locked into place. Take your back leg and lift it off the mat. You're gonna push it behind you as far as you can without changing the position of your C curve. So if you gaze back at that right leg, you can notice that your knee is trying to get in line with your hip. So try to keep that angle or that alignment if possible. So maintain your C curve and start to push your right leg behind you another inch and then bring it back to that starting position. So again, you're pushing back against the opposing muscle groups of your core. So your abs are staying zipped in and up, your left leg is bent in front of you, your right leg is pushing back, and again, you wanna try to keep your torso framed up over that left leg. So once you feel the range of motion and you've got your core nice and still, you can start to pick up the pace. So start to press it back. You've got 8 counts, 7 counts. Here's 5, keep that C curve, shoulders down. Last 2, and hold. Now see if you can't draw your shoulders down a little bit more, zipper your abs up, and then just bring your hands off the mat. So it's gonna challenge your abs a touch more on this one. So it's your second layer. You're gonna press back an inch and forth an inch. So again, when you push your leg back, you wanna make sure that you're not moving at your pelvis. So you push back without any arching or any rocking of your pelvis, and that's gonna help you feel your tool belt of muscles as well as your glutes. So once you get the feel of that, you're gonna pick up your pace and pulse it back for 8, 7, 6 counts, 5, press 4, back 3, here's 2, and hold. Remember, I teach in layers. So you have your first layer hands down, second layer hands off, or your third layer, you're gonna take both arms out to a T. Then start to draw your shoulders down and lift your chest up a little higher, adding a little bit extra core involvement. So press that right leg back an inch and forth an inch. Take it back and forth. So once you feel like you've got this stillness in your torso and you've got your range of motion, then you pick up the pace. Press it back for 8, 7, 6 counts, 5, press 4, back 3, back 2, and 1. Take your torso and rotate it towards the front of the room. That right leg is gonna lift up an inch and down an inch. Up an inch and down an inch. If this feels too aggressive for you, know that you can place that left hand down and just take the edge off a bit. It's gonna work that outer thigh, it's gonna work your tool belt of muscles, and hopefully you should feel like you're starting to get a little heat bubbling up in your body. So find your range of motion, then find the beat, pulse it up for 8, 7, up 6. Here's 5, take it up 4 counts, 3 counts, 2, and 1. Bring both arms in front of you. Take that right leg in front as well, and you're gonna scoop those abs back into your C curve. Then you're gonna push away, bringing your torso back to your starting position. Press in towards your center, and then push up and away. Press into your center, right leg comes forward, arms come forward, back to your C. Then you're gonna press up and away. Again, get your range of motion first, then you pick up the pace. Inhale as you press, exhale as you pull. Inhale, open it, exhale, close it. You have 6, exhale, center. Here's 5, exhale, center. Final 4 counts, pull center. Here's 3, and center, open up 2, and Last time, and there you go. Take that right leg over the top of your left and just forward fold. Bring your body all the way up, and now we get to do the opposite side. So unwind your legs. Your right leg's in front this round, and your left leg goes back. So remember, make your football goal post. Rotate your torso over your right leg, and then frame your body so you have like a little tripod or triangle between your hands and your knee. Scoop your abs in and up, and then your back leg is gonna lift off the mat. So again, just kind of check out where your placement is. So your key is to find your knee in line with your hip while you C-curve. Shoulders are locked into place, and you start to push that leg behind you without moving your pelvis. So as you press back, you want to feel like your muscles are creating oppositions. So you're zipping in and up as you press back. So again, you get your range of motion first. Feel the stillness in your pelvis. Then you pick up the pace. Press it back for 8, 7, 6 counts, 5, press 4 and 3, here's 2, and hold, layering up. You're gonna bring your hands just up off the floor. Remember, C-curve position, curl your body, zipper those low abs, shoulders away from your jaw, press your left leg back, and then bring it back in line with your hip. So every now and then you can kind of check out your form. If your knee starts to come too close to your chest, you're gonna work into your hip flexors. That's really not the point of this move. You wanna get that bootay. So you wanna work your tool belt and your glutes. So again, once you find your range of motion, you pick up your pace, press it back for 8, 7, 6, 5, press 4 counts, 3 counts, 2 and 1, adding on your final layer. Arms are gonna extend out to the T, shoulders down, lift up a little higher. You're gonna press back and forth. So on these moves, you wanna just know what layer works best for you. If you have to keep your hands down, it's fine. Everything is meant to work the same muscle groups, whether you add your arms extended or not. So remember, it's always up to you what you do, and you wanna do what's right for you. So once you find your range of motion, you're gonna pick up the pace, take it back for 8, 7, 6 counts, 5, press 4, back 3, back 2, and 1. Make your arms into a T. Draw your shoulders down. Check out where that leg is. It wants to stay in line with your hip. That leg's gonna go up an inch and down an inch. Lift up an inch and down an inch. If this feels too aggressive for you, remember you can place that right hand down and just find your lines with a little bit of support. It's still gonna work your tool belt. It's still gonna get your glutes and outer thighs. So remember, do you always. So once you get that range of motion, you're gonna pick up the pace, take it up for 8, 7, 6, 5, lift it up 4 counts, 3 counts, 2, and 1. Bring both arms forward. Take that left leg forward as well. Pull the navel to the spine as you scoop those abs. Then you press away. Lead with your sternum back to your starting position. Tuck and curl. Pull the navel to the spine as you C-curve. Push those arms up and away. So again, it's your time to pick and choose your pace. If it feels too fast, you stay with your slow controlled. Otherwise, exhale, pull center. Inhale, up and away. So you're still gonna go in a controlled manner. Remember, we're not gonna fling our arms around. It's a placement. You place it forward, place it back. You have 4 more. Extend, 3, and press. Here's 2, and press. Last time, and press. Take that leg up and over, and then you're just gonna sit in a forward fold. So hopefully that got your heart rate up a little bit. I know it did mine. Or maybe that's coffee, I don't know. So it's probably both, honestly. So go ahead and grab your light weights, that's up next. So go ahead and reach for your weights. You're gonna take those weights in front of you. Find a nice wide diamond with your legs. Your arms are gonna press the heads of the weights together in front of you. And then again, you find your C-curve. So you're scooping hip bone to bottom rib. Your shoulders are down. The heads of the weights are pressing pretty hard together. So you wanna feel those pecs and those shoulders really activate. So get that connection first. And then you're gonna start to press away. as you pull back with those abdominals in opposition. So little tiny presses out. You have 8 counts, 7 counts, 6 more. Take it out 4, out 3, out 2, and hold. Little lift, little lower, little lift, little lower. So these types of moves never really look like much, honestly. I think that if you were just looking through the window or the door, peeking in, you would think, oh man, this does nothing. But honestly, it can be so specific and so all encompassing that you work every single muscle. You can even press your feet together if you wanted to. So do what works best for you, pick and choose. So if you feel like it's becoming a little bit too much for you in terms of your arms or your trapezius, your muscles up here, just lower your arms down. You can even drop it down to one weight and press the heads into it like this. That works too. Otherwise, keep pressing both weights together. You've got 4 more counts. Here's 3, press as hard as you can. Here's 2 and 1. Now little pushes away, you have 8 counts, 7 counts. Here's 6, find your oppositions, ribs back, pushing forward. 3, out 2, and 1. Now all you're gonna do is take the right weight and rest it on top of the left weight. So you're taking all the weight of both of those weights into your left arm. You're lifting up an inch and down an inch, then press forward and back. Little lift, little lower, forward and back. 4, 6, down, out and in. 5, down. Here's 4 counts, stretch, and 3 counts and stretch. Up 2 and reach last time and reach. Now left weight goes on top of the right weight. Right arm takes it all, shoulders down. You're going up an inch, down an inch. Little lift, little lower. 6 more, up and down. Little lift and lower. 4. Here's 3. Take it out 2 and 1. Hold it there. It's out, in, up, down. Out and lift and lower. 6. Up and down. 5. Right arm takes it. Final 4. Lift and lower. 3. Up and down, out 2. And lift and lower. 1. And lift and lower. And there you go. Cross your legs in front of you. Bring your arms behind you. Lengthen through the crown of your head. Pinch your shoulder blades down your back. And you can lengthen forward. Try to think about your spine being super straight. Your weights go behind you. You're going to lift them slightly off the mat. So once you get those arms extended behind you, notice how long your spine is. Zipper those low abs in and up, and you're just going to go tiny little bend and stretch. So again, these moves are kind of deceiving. If you just randomly saw somebody doing this type of work, you'd think, heavier weights, bigger range of motion, but really it's about finding all your muscles. So if you think about drawing your shoulders down, lock those suckers into place, lengthen in and up through the crown of your head, zipper your tool belt muscles. So you can really focus on all your muscle groups while you're just moving very specifically in one pivot point. So just bend and stretch those elbows, find that small range of motion, then you just pick up the pace. You have 8, 7, take it back, 6, straight spine, low abs, zip in, 3, press 2, and hold. Now you're gonna go up and around, drawing circles with those arms. Again, shoulders down, abs are in. Find that range of motion. Here's 4 counts. You can keep it small. Here's 3. Work on that straight line with your tool belt and muscles zipping in and up. And reverse. Take it up and around for 8. Here's 7. Shoulders down, abs in. 6 counts. Here's 5. Lengthen through. 4 counts. This is where you're really happy you have like 2 and 3 pound weights. Well, at least I am. And last time, take those arms up a little higher. It's a little tiny bend and press. Bend and press. Back to where we started, because there's always time for more. You have 8 counts, 7 counts, 6, 5, take it up 4 more. Here's 3, here's 2, and 1. Arms open, in, lift, up, and down. Arms open a bit, in, little lift, little lower. 8, in, up, down, 7, lift and lower, 6 counts, up and down, final 5. Here's 4 and up, here's 3 and up, 2 and lift, and 1 and lift, and elbows bend. Replace your weights down, and you can turn yourself back to face the front of the room. Bring your right leg over to the right, left hand down, right arm goes up to the ceiling, and then just stretch through that entire right side. Extend through, take both hands down onto the mat, and then pull your ribs all the way up. Draw the navel to the spine, stretching through that side. Take that hand all the way up to the ceiling. Left hand comes up, right, and it's going to go up and over to the left side or the right side of the room. Bring it all the way back up. Lean back, switch those legs. Arm goes sky high. You're going to take your left hand over to the side of the room. Take your left hand up. Right hand comes up and over. Stretch through. Rotate your torso, give yourself a couple breaths. Bring it all the way up. Both legs in front, interlace your hands behind you, and forward fold. Replace your hands to the mat, and there you go.